What is up, guys? Welcome to a new video. Today I have a little trick for any of you playing Caitlyn especially, but also if you're playing against her, you're going to need to learn to avoid this. So I used to do a lot of tips and tricks videos, so if you want to see more, throw the video a like and let me know in the comments what you think about this entire thing. So there's actually a trap that you can use when you're on a red side as Caitlyn that is completely hidden, like invisible to the enemy team when normally playing, and it's so good. Like you can kind of do this on blue side, but it's nowhere near as good. So with Caitlyn maxing her traps now and the extended range, it's just crazy in season 6. It has been around for a little while, but it's not really known about by many people at all. In my opinion, I actually kind of think this is exploiting how the game camera angle is for us, like in League in general, and I don't think it's that good for the game, but it is super strong. So I've been using this a ton, but let's get into it. I've hopped into a custom game to show you, but the trap is actually on screen now. It's been on the entire time. I put it down before I started recording. It's there right now. You can't see it, but if I move my camera to the left though, right down the lane, you're going to see it on the corner of the screen. It's hidden behind the turret. This is completely invisible to the enemy team when the camera is in a normal position. Like you cannot have the camera in a place where you can see that trap and you can still play like normal. It has to be in the most awkward angle, and that isn't going to work. Like you cannot play the game literally in CS on a turret and stuff with the camera at such an awkward angle to see it. So let me show you a few examples of this in action though, because I want to give you something to like go into game and use properly, and these are taken from a gameplay on my second channel, which is around high plat, I think. So the first one is a typical zoning situation with Caitlyn. We've kind of traded with him, we've got the advantage, and now we're forcing him under tower. It looks like nothing at all, right? The animation is very quick, but this is actually when I put the trap under tower. It's very hard to see when he's probably looking at minions to farm anyway. So we can't see anything at the moment at all, right? Like it just looks like a normal situation. It looks like there's no trap there, but if we pan to the left and we can see the trap, he comes forward, he has no ID, steps right on it, and we got some free damage, and we blew his heal for free. I'm bad, so I didn't kill him, but we still like leads on to something else when Kha'Zix comes down, and it leads to that kill afterwards. As you always know, heal, so Kha'Zix could easily kill him, and even though I didn't actually directly kill him, this kind of led onto it from the first trap play. That is probably what you're going to use it for most of the time, like when you're pushing them away and zoning them because Caitlyn's so good at it, but this is another example of another situation. It's kind of just before we take a tower, but going like more aggressive rather than zoning to start with. So Ezreal is actually in front, kind of like fighting us. He's standing there like clearing the minion waves, trying to get us to not take that tower. I just walk up, I place the trap, and you still can't see it. At this point, it literally looks normal, right? Just like any other lane, you cannot actually tell, and he can definitely not tell. He walks back like everyone would because that's just the normal thing to do. The minions are dead. He's going to walk back, and suddenly he hits a trap, which he has no idea is there, and it does get him killed. This isn't just a kill though. This is a kill, a tower, and an Infernal Drake after for free just because of that one trap. So it does actually make a very big difference in a game. The other thing is you won't even see the animation or anything of the trap itself. The only indication you have that it might be there is the Caitlyn hand animation when she puts her trap down, which is very short anyway. This is why it is so busted, because you need the camera on you to dodge things into CS like normal, right? But you cannot see the trap when it's in that position. Most AD carries have to actually stand exactly on it to be in range to CS as well. So this isn't just like a random invisible trap. This is like exactly where you want to put a trap under tower anyway. You can zone, you can deny under tower, and 90% of people I do this to don't even realize it's going to be there. If they do though, it's so hard to dodge because you can't see it on the ground. So you don't know exactly where to avoid, and that's still probably going to eat it. Now, especially against people with a locked camera, this is 100% broken in my opinion. They will never be able to see it because the camera is locked onto their champion, which is next to the tower. This is a massive disadvantage to play against, and it's not a joke either. Like the Caitlyn damage on the traps now is crazy. You have the extended range, so you can do it from far away, but it's 190 damage plus 70% of your AD, and your Q does full damage to that target even if it passes through minions while they're in it. Add in your ult, and that is busted. Caitlyn is already seriously annoying to play against when she pushes and traps on the tower, right? It's hard enough to dodge in CS when not get autoed when you can see the bloody things, and now it's impossible when you can't see them. So because of the camera position, just the general like game angle and stuff, it doesn't work very well on blue side. You can place them directly behind the tower, but that's not really as common for someone to stand there. They might do, you never know, like it might be some free damage, but it's nowhere near as good in my opinion, and you actually have to get closer to the tower to put it there as well. The thing is, like this gives Caitlyn on a red side a massive advantage, and it's going to lead to so many kills and even a bigger lane lead if you don't get a kill. Even if they know though, right? Even now that you've watched this video and you know it's there, what can you actually do? The thing is, you're not going to be able to stand just above the tower anymore at all, like nowhere close, but then Caitlyn can zone that top area off with other traps as well, and now you have nowhere to go, like full stop at all. You can't see it, and you don't exactly know where the trap is, so you don't know how close you are when you're moving around around, it's actually very hard to dodge even if you know it's there. You're probably going to lose some CS because you can't get in range anyway, and at some point you might just forget it's there and step on it by accident so you get some free damage. I think this is very hard to play around, but you just have to keep like a mental note and avoid that area completely. Just like nowhere near, just don't ever go near the top side of that tower. I think it is busted though, like even if you know it's there, you cannot see it. Like you can't have a camera angle in a place where you can play like normal and still be able to see it, and that is the problem. Go into a game and try it while you're maxing your traps, and honestly you'll be surprised how broken this can be. Like over 350 damage packed into a single auto attack from high range for free is crazy. Anyway, I wanted to keep this video short and sweet, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this whole thing in the comments, but for now, let's go to the robots.